If you're a food lover traveling to Montreal, there are 3 unwritten rules one must follow. The first, one must partake in a poutine. The second is one must partake in a Montreal smoked meat. And the third, one must partake in a Montreal style bagel. I don't make the rules, I just enforce them. Get ready because we're about to go try my first Montreal style bagel. We headed to Old Montreal and we found this place popping up all around the city. It's called Fabrique De Bagel and they had a whole selection of different bagels. Now, what makes a Montreal style bagel different from a New York bagel, say? Well, the difference is that a Montreal bagel is thinner and it's a bit sweeter than, say, a New York bagel, which is bigger and saltier. And I don't think one's better than the other personally because there's a lot of flavor packed into that Montreal bagel. Check it out, got a Montreal bagel. So I went with something a little different this time. I usually get the salmon, cream cheese bagel. It's always a given for me to get a salmon and cream cheese bagel. But I saw this, it's like a brie. It's got brie cheese, it's got pear, and it's got prosciutto with some walnuts. Balsamic glaze drizzles on top, so very fancy, very bougie. Let's check it out. Had a pear and brie sandwich. This is basically it, but you have the balsamic drizzle on top. Really solid move for a bagel. I've never seen that before. This is the kind of bagel you eat when you want to have a top hat and be fancy. Montreal smoked meat is truly a labor of love. Just ask Schwartz's. Since 1928, Schwartz's has been slinging smoked meat to the masses. And once you get a bite and you understand their process, you'll understand why. It includes marinating a brisket with a spice rub for 12 days before they smoke it, they steam it, and then they shave it into these beautiful little mouth-watering morsels that you see before you. You stack that high between 2 pieces of rye bread and some mustard. That's all you need. This, my friends, is a Montreal smoked meat. You also get a pickle at no cost, but there's also smoked meat top poutine, extra cost, but worth it. Extremely worth it, I promise you. Just bring someone with you because to crush a whole poutine and a whole sandwich is a lot. But am I up for the challenge? You betcha.
Got that legendary smoked meat. Look at that. It's packed and it's beautifully just salted and cured and shaved and it just looks delicious. All you need is just that bread and that mustard with it. So let's give it a shot. I don't even have any words. I just want to sit and enjoy this. Get this camera on my face.
Just got out from Schwartz Deli. I gotta say, wow, that was so good. That was amazing. If you want me to compare it to cats, I'm just not gonna do it, They can be their own thing, and they're both delicious. And they're not even really the same thing. Like, a smoke, oh, fuck, get out of here. Fuck. Swear to God, the wasps are like aggressive out here. Anyways, we just went to Schwartz, the legendary Schwartz, and I was blown away. It was so good. And I know a lot of you want me to compare it to cats or this and that, but I don't want to because they're both good in their own right. Why would I? So I'd say like Schwartz is more affordable, but that's not to say one's better than the other. A Montreal smoked meat, the way it's prepared, it's not even the same thing. It's mostly cured with like a dry rub, whereas like a pastrami from Katz is soaked in a brine, so similar to like a corned beef. So it's kind of like, they are kind of similar, but they're not, So let's just say this, Schwartz, amazing. Katz, amazing. Let's not compare the two. Ready for another iconic smoked meat in Montreal? Dunn's Famous has been around since 1927, and their process is very similar to Schwartz's, except their brisket's marinated for 14 days. Now their smoked meat poutine did not disappoint. It was topped full of that delicious smoked meat, that melty cheese curds. Oh wait, just take a look at this cheese pull here. Just give me a sec. Oh yeah, look at that cheese pull. Delicious. Anyways, Dunn's cuts their meat slightly thicker than, say, at Schwartz. This results in a little bit more tender and juicy meat. That's not to say one's better than the other, I think if you're gonna come to Montreal, you owe it to yourself to try both of them and you make the call. Thanks for watching, and there's plenty more to come. I'll see you soon. Peace.